Hey, everybody. So, I'm just going to start off explaining what I'm doing in this video. It's going to be another driving around and stuff like that. But, I'm probably not going to any spooky roads or anything like that. Maybe a little bit. But what I'm trying to do here is, lately I've been super restless. I'm sick of the repetition. I just turned down an invite with my friends tonight because they wanted to do the same thing, sit around the fire, and I can't, or go to the one bar I can't stand, and I can't fucking do it. I cannot fucking do it. I'm sorry. So I started thinking, I'm like, let me take those negative, restless feelings and turn them into something positive. So I thought of a story, an idea where someone who's experiencing the same kind of thing does what I do sometimes, to a more extreme extent. But he goes out and he's fills his tank of gas up, and it's hard to do right now with prices. Fuck that. But then he just drives out and he says, "Okay, I'm gonna get myself good and lost. I'm not gonna look at maps or GPS or anything like that. I'm gonna go down these roads, make random turns and such like that until I'm really good and lost. And I'm just going to see what comes. I'm just going to take a drive, get out of the house, get away from everything, and do something a little different." And then, of course, he on his trip, it's going to be several small stories is what happens to him. Comes across all sorts of creepy shit on his way, and then gets really lost and such like that, which I'm not going to be stupid enough to just take random tips and turns and do all that. But I'm going down some roads that I haven't been on in a long ass time, so just to see if I can get in that headspace to really unlock my full potential on riding these things. So I'm gonna get out of here because some people come around. So one thing I do want to show everybody, if they can see this, I'm going to try and make a lap around here. I don't know how well you can see out through there. It is nighttime. It's like structures over there's a playground. I don't think that was there. There's a little building you can see right here. It's a concession stand, and over that way is a ball field. And I don't think I've been in this parking lot or this whatever. Yeah, I guess it is parking lot. And probably, Jesus fuck, I'd say good 30 years. Because when I was really little, I played baseball, and that was the baseball field that I played. So that's a bit of nostalgia for the start of the video. Hold on a minute. I think it's a little better. I'm gonna have to readjust. So I'm just gonna film this. It's not gonna be live because my lives have a really bad history of, not really working all that well. I think that's good enough. It could be over a little bit more, but whatever. Well, that's actually perfect. Well, not perfect, but good enough. But I'm just trying to get in that headspace. I don't think I've been out past the ball field in a long time, if ever. There may have been a time that I just don't recall, like years and years ago, where I was feeling the same way, and I just got out of the house and I tried going down this way. I'm trying to think. I think this will eventually lead into, no, that's how I came down. No. Anyway, yeah, just gonna drive through here. This video's not gonna be oh, cool. Yes. Old, not an old church, but just the church in the night. Sound cool. Yeah. I would like to find a really old looking church. That'd be really neat, though. Okay, so is this a road right here that turns left, or is it just? Does that just go into the? No, it goes up there. So I'm trying to remember landmarks. I do want to take a few just random twists and turns to help, as I said, get into that headspace. But I don't want to actually get myself lost. Especially if I'm running. I mean, I'm not one of those that's all you're tempting fate or whatever, but still a little bit, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna try and go straight here. Running a story about that, I don't want to do the thing that I'm running a story about too much. If that makes any sense, I mean, like I said, I'm not that big of a believer in superstition and all that stuff. But one thing I have to say, and yeah, this was probably just a really weird coincidence or coinkydink or however the fuck you want to say it. But it was a few jobs ago, and I've told this story before, but it's very fitting in with the with what I'm talking about right now. But it was a factory where we did we processed like clothes and stuff. It was a clothing company, and that says dead end, so I'm gonna have to do this. I think I remember how to get out of here. At least get enough time to find myself. I'm not going to take too many more twists and turns. But there's this thing called the sorter, and it would go around almost like a horse track shape, pretty much a horse track shape. And you would get boxes of various clothing items, and you would throw them onto the sorter, and be programmed to drop the items in certain boxes, and then go from there. We don't really need. It's not important to know what goes from there, but we had a new-ish plant manager, and he said, God, I'm trying to remember the name of the other guy too. I don't remember the name of any of them, to be honest with you. But he said, and I quote, "Well, we haven't had any sorter problems in a long time." And from what I understand, the person he told it to, because he was there that night later, gave him this look like, "Are you fucking serious?" Oh, that's a bad hole right there. God damn it. Gave him a look like, "Are you fucking serious? Did you just really say that?" And then, sure enough, that night, we had one of the worst sorter crashes we've ever had. Thing will, fuck up from time to time, and then usually maybe an hour later at most, they've got it back up and running. This took weeks because there was a cord way in the back that fried or malfunctioned or fucked up or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go this way because that's another dead end. Oh, dead end. Yeah, emphasis on the dead. But, I mean, in all reality, yes, the thing probably would have fucked up regardless of whether he said that or not. But it was bizarre that he said that, and it was one of the worst. Not just a little hiccup, one of the worst crashes. And my, the person that was managing at the time that was staying a little later, he was like, I'm tempted to call him. It was like 11 at night or something like that. He says, I'm tempted to call him, wake him up, and say, look what you've done. Look what you did. I was like, you should. Okay, that looks like, oh shit, that is such a fucking dead end. Oh hell. This is not going to be easy to turn around. God damn it. I'm I have to continue the story later because I have to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Good thing I didn't go any further. Seems like there's like a driveway or something that I can easily. Right. Just a little bit more. There is a curb there. I'll be careful not to hit that. All right. I'm glad I realized that's what that was. All right, yeah, this ain't gonna be too hard. Could have been worse. Could have been my dead end. Again, emphasis on the fucking dead. God, it's warmer than I thought it would be. I don't really need this jacket. Oh, shit. I don't want to stop again. I don't look suspicious as fuck. Jesus, this pothole fucking city over here. This is well, it looks like a quaint enough little neighborhood. Okay, I know where I am because I'm in that car. When I came up and I came up to where I'm turning. I came up that way and went up that way straight. Right, this jacket has got to come the fuck off. I think this may just lead straight out into where. Let's go this way. Yeah, I remember this too. So it's a little off, but I'm pretty sure. I guess I could be wrong. Once we get up here and be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. I guess I have a better sense of direction than I really thought I did. Because there's that little fucking building right here. Nice. I'm gonna stop here because I actually have a stop sign. I am going to get this fucking jacket off. Just get off. Good God, does it want to come off? There we go. Seatbelt back on. And we're going to drive. Watch both ways because it's kind of hard to see down that way. Not sure. Oh, it's like a mini fire station. It is a fire department. Oh, that's kind of neat looking. Over there. Don't know if you can see that in the camera. But how long has this been? 12 minutes? I'll do about 20. I think 20 is a good time for talking and then all that. Trapper's Run. That sounds really familiar. Maybe I have been out here. Or it's just something that weirdly... Huntington Chase, that doesn't sound familiar. Maybe just something that sticks in my mind for whatever reason. It's not really a... I don't think it's a bad name, but it's not like super creative or anything. It's fine. I just wonder if... But I really am. I'm pretty positive I haven't been out this way ever. I mean, maybe at most. Well, I didn't say that right. I haven't been out this way in a long time, if ever. This is really weird looking. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, I gotta slow down through here. Oh, okay. I've got to turn around. This is a private area. Well, there's got to be a way up here to turn around. Okay, let's just turn around here. Yeah. Okay. Can you get through that? Yeah, you can get there. I did. Like I said, I saw a sign that said private area, so I'm like, I'm not going to push my luck. There we go. I mean, no one should have a problem if they see me turning around and fucking leaving. If they do, fuck them. I'm not sticking around doing anything that I'm not supposed to do. Alright. Guess I'm going straight. Yeah, I guess we'll head back because it's about 15 minutes. But yeah, I'm in that headspace, that negative headspace. I've talked about this in my last video, but I'll say it again because it's true. I mean, this time of year is always super hard for me because it starts to warm up a little bit. We have some cold nights coming up, but that's not really the point. But I get that sense of adventure, that wanting to get out, because I've been cooped up in the house for so long, in the winter and the cold, and just working, because I'm trying to save up my time off so that when it does, I'm not going to take many vacations, or even just one day vacations, going to the lake, going whatever, which is a little easier with this job, but still easier and more complicated in a weird way. My nose is fucking killing me here. Let me high beams on right through here. But yeah, and it just, that repetition of the same thing over and over again. I need to find, I don't say new friend groups. I mean, technically it's new friend groups, but different friend groups to try different things, new things, some variety. Definitely don't want to do that and then fall back on hanging with the current friend group, because that wouldn't be cool. But it's just one of those things. I'm getting older. I'm 40. I can't do the repetition anymore. I can't keep up until I am. I mean, it's gonna be a while until I get this way. At least I hope. Until I just get to the point where I'm like, I can't really get out. I can't really do much anymore. And what do I have to show for everything? What? Working my ass off. Work all the goddamn time, and never getting out, never having adventures, never having vacation, because I was instilled with such a strong work ethic, which is good, but also I didn't learn until too late that you gotta take care of yourself and take vacations and get out and have fun. And I was just talking about this to one of my valets at work when I had to stay late because the person didn't show up. They was supposed to relieve me, which is a pain in the ass, but at least it was a good conversation to have with the guy. But I'm sick of not expressing my value at a job that I'm very, very valuable at. Which I've always... The first job was a dumbass teenager, so yeah, that was a little different. But other than that, is this right here? No, we're not quite there yet. But I'm going to sit down with the bosses. But look, I come in all the time. I work all the time. Never call in. I get the job done. Stayed late several times with people who don't want to show up. I gotta watch my language. I'm talking to them. I'm very flexible. I'm very loyal. I know my worth to this company. I deserve a raise. I deserve to be compensated. Oh shit. For my hard work, for my loyalty, for me getting out there and doing the fucking job. Nope, again, see, I gotta be careful about how I actually talk to them. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this, depending on what kind of raise I can get, is gonna be determinant on how I stay, because again, I know my value, and and even the guy I was talking to said, yeah, you need to do that. You need to recognize your value, and you need to project your value and say, hey, look, and that's what I'm going to do. That's 100% what I'm going to do. You know what? Let's do 25 minutes. I don't think I've been up straight through here at all, or at least in a long time. But that's one of the parts I'm in the mood for. I don't dislike my job, but I'm just tired of work all the time. I'm tired of every single place, no matter what kind of job it is. I'm tired of it being to where the hard workers, the loyal ones, the ones that go the extra mile, the ones that don't bitch about everything and call in all the time and half-ass everything they fucking do in the job, are the ones that get the short end of the stick. Because once you prove that loyalty to people, once you prove that you're willing to put in that extra hard work, you're willing to go the extra mile when other people don't, then they 100%. Now, I'm sure there are places out there that won't do this, but I'd say a good 98% of places will 100% use you. 100%. And they'll come and they'll say thank you for all you do and do all this. And they'll put that show in to make you feel appreciated. And I'm sure some of them really do appreciate it. I'm not saying it's all the ruse, but it is at least to a good point. And I've got to pay attention here to what I'm doing. If I go straight. Why the fuck not? And I lost my train of thought because they'll just use you, and it's a ruse point to make you feel like you're appreciated for your hard work, so you'll keep fucking doing it. And yes, I'm not going to sit here and say that hard work is not a good thing. You need to work hard. You don't need to be one of those people that do the bare minimum or half-ass. That's not cool. It's not cool at all, because it makes other people pick up the slack, and it's just laziness, and I don't like laziness. That's no outlet that way. Straight again, I guess. At the same time, you gotta find a good medium, a good balance. Because you can't be the one that just gets taken advantage of. You can't be the one who gets the same amount of raise or just a teensy amount more. That's pretty much insignificant in the end. As somebody who does the bullshit, the bare minimum. Am I on? Okay, I'm trying to figure out. I have an idea of where I am. Look at this way. Where I am, I think I might be on Swanville River Road. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I need to go. Okay, I know where I am. I know where I am, and this is going to probably wrap up the video. We got to find a good balance between that person that does not do the bare minimum, isn't lazy, isn't pretty much a worthless employee, and someone who gets to take advantage of it. Find that balance, get in that balance, and stick with it. But yeah, that was the road I thought it was. No, it wasn't. That's the road up here. I keep fucking contradicting myself. Alright, so I'm gonna get up here to the yield sign. I'll probably stop the video, but it's something different. I still might go find a bar that's open late. At least stay out of the fucking house, you know. And then use this. I'm gonna stop the video. Use the night to get in the headspace for later. All right, have a good one, guys.